get anybody to produce this song. And so finally, a national record company said they would, so we put it on his first album that was released, and the rest is history. The song, Proud to Be an American, or God Bless the USA, was then kind of remastered and redid as the Iraqi war and as our men were sent, young and older, were sent there to in enduring freedom and all of the different things that they were doing. And so it was kind of remastered. Herb came to me one time, and we were having a July 4th celebration at Cortland, and they were doing a few things, and he said, "You need to get this song and you need to sing this." And so I said, okay. And when your friend, who also happens to be your banker, says something, you usually listen. But Herb and I were very good friends, and he helped me a lot. The last time I sang this song was about 3.5, 4 years ago when he passed away, and that was his request to me, was that when he died, I would sing for his funeral, and I would sing this song. And when Gerald and I were talking about today, he said something about patriotic, and there's a lot of patriotic songs, but this one I think is the one that means the most to me. Although I never served, my dad did in Okinawa, my brother in Vietnam, and so as I've gotten older, the sacrifice and service that many of you have given yourselves, or as I think what impressed me the most, because my brother would not talk about his times there and as he served, but I remember, we lived on an acreage of 50 acres, and we had our milk cow, and I learned to milk and this and that, but we had the old farmhouse where all the bedrooms were upstairs. There were 4 bedrooms. And I was the last one to come along in the family. And so when Roger went to Vietnam, the thing that I remembered the most was not about when he left or when he came back, but it was every night I could hear, because the walls were not very thin, or not very thick, and insulated well in our house, but I can remember Mom praying. And she slept in one bedroom and Dad slept in the other, and that whole thing. But she prayed, and she prayed aloud. And I remember laying there listening to that. And it didn't mean much to me at the time. But as I've gotten older, and Raj and I have talked once in a while, I guess it has brought back the sacrifice that you guys have done, and the sacrifice that families, mothers, and wives, and I guess, especially the mothers who have shared their family members with. And nowadays it's as much about the gals as it is about the guys. And so as we remember today those that have served and those that have given their life in service, may we always remember that it's about the flag and it's about the country that we live in. If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with nothing in this life, I thank the God above to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Kansas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died who gave that right to me. If you've served or have someone in your family that has served, would you please stand? And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And we won't forget the men who died who gave that right to me. And we'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt